Hello everyone, this is your sweet teacher Jane. Welcome to my classroom. And our lesson for today is finds the area of composite figures formed by any two or more of the following: triangle, square, rectangle, circle, and semicircle. Here is the part 1 of our lesson. Let's start. To begin with, let us have the area of a rectangle. To find the area of a rectangle, you have to get the product of the length and the width, or simply multiplying the length and the width. And if you are going to write it into a formula, we have A equals L times W. For example, if you find the area of a rectangle that has a dimension of 8 meters by 3 meters, here is the figure: 8 meters for the length and 3 meters for the width. To solve this, we have A equals L times W. L is 8 meters and W is 3 meters. If we are going to multiply it, 8 times 3 equals 24 m squared. You have to note that we read 24 m squared as 24 square meters. Let's have another example. For our example 2, find the area of a rectangle that has a length of 12 inches and a width of 4 inches. And this is the figure: 12 inches for the length and 4 inches for the width. If we are going to solve this, 12 inches times 4 inches, and we will be having 48 inches squared. Take note that we read 48 inches squared as 48 square inches, and that is how we get the area of a rectangle. Let us now proceed to the area of a square. To find the area of a square is you have to get the product of its length of each side with itself, or simply writing it as a formula: A equals S times S, or you may write it as S squared, which means S multiplied by itself. For example, find the area of a square with sides 12 centimeter. And here is the figure, having 12 centimeter as its sides. To solve this one is you will write A equals S times S, or S squared. We will do it this way: 12 centimeter times 12 centimeter, and you will be having 144 centimeters squared. You have to note that we read 144 centimeters squared as 144 square centimeters. For you to be able to understand well the area of a square, let's have another example. For example 2, you have to find the area of a square with 8 inches equal sides. And here is our figure. To solve this one is A equals S times S, or S squared. We can also use open and close parentheses, which signifies multiplication. So we have 8 inches times 8 inches equals 64 inches squared. Once again, we read 64 inches squared as 64 square inches. Moving on is the area of a triangle. The area of a triangle is half the product of base and height. Our formula is A equals 1/2 times B times H, or simply you may use B times H divided by 2. For example, find the area of a triangle with 13 centimeter height and 12 centimeter of base. In solving this, A equals B times H over 2, whereas A equals 12 centimeter times 13 centimeter divided by 2. The product of 12 centimeter and 13 centimeter is 156 centimeter, and that you will divide it by 2. In dividing 156 centimeters squared by 2, the quotient is 78 centimeters squared. We read 78 centimeters squared as 78 square centimeters. Let's have another example. In example 2, find the area of a triangle with 11 inches height and 9 inches of base. And this is our figure. In solving this, we will use A equals B times H divided by 2, whereas A equals 9 inches times 11 inches divided by 2. The product of 9 inches and 11 inches is 99 square inches, and that you will divide it by 2. In dividing 99 inches squared by 2, the quotient is 49.5 inches squared. We read 49.5 inches squared as 49.5 square inches, and that is how we get the area of a triangle. Let us now have the area of a circle. The area of a circle is the product of pi and radius multiplied by itself, where pi is approximately 3.14, or the value of pi is approximately 3.14. Our formula is A equals pi r squared, or simply you may use pi times r times r. For example, find the area of a circle with a radius of 8 centimeter. In solving this, we have A equals 5 r squared. To interpret, 3.14 times 8 centimeters squared. We have to get the product of 8 centimeter multiplied by itself. We will be having 64 centimeters squared multiplied by 3.14, which is the pi. And our answer is 200.96 centimeters squared. Or you may use it this way. A equals pi times r times r. 3.14 times 8 centimeter times 8 centimeter. The product of 3.14 and 8 centimeter is 25.12 centimeter. Then multiply it by 8 centimeter, and you will have 200.96 centimeters squared. You use the two formula but having the same result. So you may use any of the two, depends upon where you will solve it simply. Note that we read 200.96 centimeters squared as 200.96 square centimeters. For our next example is, find the area of a circle with a radius of 5 centimeters. In solving this, we have the formula A equals pi r squared. So, 3.14 times 5 centimeter squared. You have to multiply first 5 centimeter by itself. We have 25 centimeters squared. Then, 3.14 times 25 centimeters squared, we have 78.5 centimeters squared. In using the other formula, we have A equals pi times r times r. We have 3.14 times 5 centimeter times 5 centimeter. And so we will be having a result of 78.5 square centimeter too. Having the same result, your answer will be correct. We read 78.5 centimeters squared as 78.5 square centimeters. And that is how we get the area of a circle. To wrap it up, here are the key ideas. You may refer on this summary in solving some activities in finding the area of plane figures. To get an activity in this lesson, you may use the link listed in the description box. And that ends our lesson. Thank you for watching. To my viewers and subscribers, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do click the subscribe button. Happy learning!